Lance. Hey guys, check out my boy Lance. Download his apps, his websites, everything. He's started from here and now he's branched out to here. So you guys make sure you support my boy. Bye.
Well, I want to thank you because you have really inspired me. I feel blessed right now. Even with the little bit of hate, I mean, I didn't really get much other than, like, from his family, which I'll get to. But I just been getting all love. I mean, people are really, I didn't even know I was funny because really it's just me. That's just who I am. That's just how I talk. I don't take really nothing too literal. But if I feel like you coming for me, bitch, I will tear you apart. That's anybody. I mean, my daddy always said it's nobody on this planet that should be, you know, they can make you feel bad without you saying something back. Everybody has something. Nobody's perfect. So,
exactly.
I mean, whatever you can say about me, trust me, I can give it right back. And 9 times out of 10, I'm going to hurt your feelings because that's that Brooklyn over there by Broadway Junction on the train.
Broadway Junction.
So we niggas will
Double
go back
L
and forth
train.
all day.
A train. J train.
The J train, absolutely.
Yep.
The J train.
What you know about that?
So, you know, and people, they go hard in the paint in Brooklyn. If they feel like they losing, they go at your kids. Your kids can be standing right there.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, it's just what it is. If you come for me, I'm coming for you, and I'm going to tear you apart. I'm going to give you a reason to hate. So, I mean, like, for people out there, I would advise you to stay on my good side because I have a platform for one reason. I have a personality. I have a character. Most of you people in Phoenix is boring as hell. Don't nobody want to hear the shit
for
y'all
real.
have to say. So, you know, it hasn't worked for you thus far. So shut the hell up. Janelle has the floor. You understand? The spotlight's on me. So this is where it's going to be, you know, and I would advise you to stay in my good graces.
Work it, girl.
You know, pissing me off ain't going to get you nowhere because, I mean, it's a couple people I'm going to let it all go because I feel insulted. I'm like, who are these people to feel? I mean, the nerves. You know, first get off welfare so us taxpayers can exhale because I'm sick of y'all. I'm sick of everybody down here. You just happy and content to be on welfare. I'm going to call Rush Limbaugh, tweet him, do something, and get him down here. Because he want to sit up and talk about black people and everybody else and welfare. Listen here, nigga, let's focus on one state, this one. This is the alpha omega. If we can get all them off of welfare, then we good. Everybody else will fall in line.
For those who are listening, who may not know, we're going to go in on Arizona. And, I mean, I've never been there, and I've heard a lot about it. It's crazy what I hear about it. And I know people could say, well, you know, Scurv, you've never been there. So, hey, I'm admitting I've never been there, but I'm not hearing too many good things about it over there.
You don't have to be here. As soon as you get here, you'll see. Because I'm not saying that the state itself or the town itself is a bad place. It's a very beautiful place.
Yeah.
But the politics is fucked up. The people are fucked. And when you get here, this is how I was greeted from every Arizona native. They would be like, "Hi, I'm from here, but I'm not like everybody else." What the hell is not like everybody? When people greet you like that,
they're mad guilty.
You know something's wrong. It's like I'm scared. What you mean not like everybody? But you find out later. Like something is almost like they aliens. These not even Americans. They not human. I don't know what it is. But for people to feel the way they feel, like the shit that people were saying to me after the first interview, I mean, these were like, I'm going to say one group, not really.
Yeah,
everybody,
tell me about that.
I got a lot of love. But, yeah, it's like weird. You know, and then telling me that I'm a joke. Bitch, your whole state is a joke. What you mean? The rest of the world looks at you like a joke. Nothing's a joke about me. Bitch, I'm gonna tear the roof off this mother. Believe that. Nothing is going to be funny when I'm done. Because, I mean, the issues that I'm having, I'm just not going to sit by and let it go. I wasn't born here, so I don't have that whatever mentality. Like, whatever you do, it's all good with me. Whatever is whatever. No, I'm not a whatever bitch. I didn't come from a long line of whatever bitches, you know, so I don't understand that. That's how come you all are content being poor and being the number one poverty state when it's jobs down here. How the hell do you beat out Michigan, you know, where it's bankrupt? Or how do you beat out places where there really is no jobs? You know, that makes this the #1 bum bitch state. That's what it does. Because you're leading in babies being kidnapped and children in foster care and children on like CPS cases and all of that shit. Yeah, this is the bum bitch capital. This is the omega right here. That is why the men down here are the way they are. The women are the way they are. This is disgusting. You bitches shouldn't have no opinion. Shut the fuck up. Go to school, get online, get your diploma, do something, but you can't be occupied with me. And then telling me I don't have a life. Bitch, my life is a step ahead of yours because I'm not on welfare. I do have a damn diploma. You don't even have that. So to come at me telling me anything, that's crazy. With your rectangle-shaped eyebrows. Yes, I'm talking about you, Miss Niecy Nash, over there, shouting you out because you got a lot of nerve. The only reason I was nice to you in the first interview, bitch, is because you were quiet. You know, people keep quiet. People want to jump on board, and I'm going to get into that later because that will kind of give people an idea of what type of people live here. And as far as me, like I'm working on my brand. I'm trying to get my life together to where I'm owning my own things and doing my own thing.
Motivated.
And working on my brand and getting my story and everything out there. What's your life other than me? Other than me and what I'm doing?
Well, like they say that haters are your invert cheering squad. The more haters you have, you're doing something good.
Oh yeah, they my. I told them all. You know, y'all my street team. Let's get your unemployed aunties. Get everybody on board. Y'all my street team right now. Please put posters up outside. Be like, we can't stand this raggedy bitch, Janelle, Jazzy, whoever she is. Do what you do. Do what you do because it's working. Because trust me, nobody's going to listen to you. Nobody cares what you think or say other than the people that you sitting around in circles talking to me about. So, you know, I don't know. It's like I'm just appalled at certain things. And I don't want people to think I'm bitter because I'm not. I'm actually in a decent place right now. I'm thankful to have met Mr. Lance, who is awesome and amazing, for allowing me to share his platform. I think it's wonderful, and I'm just
That's nice
I'm
of you to
happy
say.
and
Thank
flattered. You sound low.
Oh, okay. How do I sound now?
Okay, good.
No, I didn't want to come on too loud. I just wanted to say it in the background. Thank you.
Yeah, you awesome, and I really appreciate that. But I got to find some people who feel the way. We got to clean Arizona up. We got to clean this attitude up. I mean, it's almost like people are living in slavery. Hell, I don't think niggas know we free down here. I really don't. But I need somebody to send a memo to everybody because I don't think they know that.
You said there are a lot of jobs there, but a lot of the folks there don't want to work.
No, not the people that's born here. Everybody that comes here to work, they're not from here. Everybody that's working, when I was working, everyone that was there wasn't from Arizona. There wasn't anyone there from Arizona. That's just how it is. Any job you have is going to be everybody from out of town, North Dakota, South Dakota, Minnesota, Michigan, New York, everybody. So it's not, you don't see a lot of Arizona people at any job. Their job is to stand outside in 200-degree heat and wait for food stamps and welfare money. When they really don't even, like the welfare down here, they don't even give you a lot, but they so content with what they give you. Is crazy. It's crazy because for me, it's like the bitch coming to me telling me, you're poor. And bitch, what do you mean? You know, you grew up in the projects. And that's pretty bad to say in a state where the cost of living is not that high. Your mother, it was two of them, a mother and a father, and it took two of them to get projects, to live in the projects and raise their kids in the damn projects. That's crazy as hell. You should turn around and tell your mama, bitch, you poor. You ain't shit. Why did it take you and my father, who was supposed to be a pimp, pimping Arizona Red over there, a pimp named Slick Back, say it all together. Why did it take two of them to raise me in the projects on food stamps? And I'm still getting food stamps and welfare and all this other shit. And then you going to tell me I had let me clear something up. I did not have a bad life growing up. What I did in my first interview was I told you bad scenarios, bad situations to go with the story that I was trying to bring in a short period of time. Janelle did not live a bad life. I had both of my parents. They were both employed. My father owned his own construction company. My mother worked at General Motors, which at that time was one of the best jobs in Michigan anyone could have. That's why everybody migrated there to work for General Motors. She worked there 32 years.
Wow.
I never knew poor, didn't go without, didn't any of that, didn't miss a meal, never saw a food stamp, nothing. And during those times, and that was back, look, the 70s and the 80s.
Yeah, the
I don't remember
documentaries
the
on
whole
it.
light skin, dark skin thing. I take it that just comes from poverty-stricken areas where you need something to argue about or to go against each other about. Because when I was growing up, it was about the have and the have-nots. If you was a poor bitch, you could have been light-skinned, Brazilian, and Peruvian. If you was poor, didn't nobody want to play with you? Didn't nobody want to play with you and your raggedy toys? You was just a raggedy toy bitch that nobody was fucking with. So that, it didn't matter. You could have been the lightest of the light. It was the have and the have-nots. People that had stuck together. People that didn't kept their ass where they was and kept their mouth shut. Because that's what it was about. Everybody owned their own house back then. You know, everybody was married. They had their mother and father. This whole down here, you know, bitch sending me a message calling me black and bitch, what the fuck is black and ugly? What's black? Because I'm black? What's that? You're black. Your mama look like Cornelius from Planet of the Apes, bitch. She 10 times darker than me. What do? Look at your mother and be like, ew, mama, you black. The fuck is that? Bitch, you sound like 1935. Like, I mean, really, are we enslaved? What are you talking about? Bitch, you can't touch me on my arm with me sitting here right now with looking like Aunt Jemima. You still ain't fucking with me. You got an overbite. You look like a damn Smurf with blue lipstick and crooked-ass eyelashes. You got rectangle shapes for eyebrows. I don't know what the rectangle eyebrow shape is about. But, bitch, bye. What, did you just learn your shapes? And you said, ooh, look, I got a rectangle. Come on now. Come on, I can't I don't even know where to go with this anymore. It's like, who told these leftover light-skinned bitches down here that they was popping and locking? First of all, bitch, you can't be a bad bitch broke. Like, that doesn't exist anywhere. These niggas is lying to you. And you so bad. Y'all so bad, but you got 5 views on your YouTube page, 5 friends on Facebook. Nobody's listening or watching you. I have to keep making new pages because every 2 weeks I have 5,000 friends already, all from Phoenix, all from Arizona. All from Arizona, sweetheart. Inboxing me, telling me how much they love me, how this, how that. Bitch, bye. Don't nobody know you nor care about your opinion. And your brother over there, please, tell him to go and wait for some little child that he can manipulate and use, because that's what he's a predator. He's a predator. He was never he was a predator who preyed on women in a shelter, in a place of destitution.
Oh, my
He's
God.
a disgusting monster. When I was in a shelter, I went there for help, for domestic abuse. And it's a disgusting attitude for anybody to feel like that is okay. For him to sit around saying, well, I just took money from her. Bitch, you shouldn't have took me. You worked there. You were a counselor or whatever he was supposed, social worker, whatever you were supposed to be. You worked there. That's like me going to drug rehab and the drug counselor selling me drugs. How does that work? You worked there. You saw me break down. You would say, well, I'm going to go see if I could stay over here with you. When I was staying in my cubicle, breaking down, crying, you saw that. That is disgusting. And then to manipulate somebody knowing that they're having a breakdown because I confided in you because you were a worker there. To continue to go and go and go until you see that person just hit the bottom, that's disgusting. And you, sir, will reap what you sow. Believe that. You already a bum, so that's nothing to you. But you're going to reap what you sow. You and your raggedy bitch who thought it was funny sitting there taking another woman's money. You think that's, respectable, bitch? That's disgusting. What woman tells her man, it's okay, do this. Go manipulate, use, and abuse somebody to get money so we can make ends meet in our raggedy-ass ghetto apartment with roaches and shit, eating old, stale-ass cereal so we can make ends meet. Bitch, you're a loser. You're a low life. You and you're a raggedy ass man. Y'all disgusting. That's not real nigga or real bitch shit. Excuse my language, but I'm a little bit like that. That's crazy because the attitudes of these people is crazy. That is disgusting.
It sure is. It's like that is.
I mean, to take advantage of anyone. Nothing real about that. Nothing gank. You don't get no gangster card or no I'm a real nigga card. You're a disgusting bitch who yourself was probably 9 times out of 10 molested yourself when you were a child. So you feel the need to take advantage of destitute women. That is why I have proof that you are a down low homosexual. I'm saving that for last. You keep running your mouth, the proof gonna be in the pudding. I'm gonna have your lover call up here. Keep messing with me. Keep messing with me, Willie Lump over there with your I love yous and all of this. You keep fucking with, you don't know who you fucking with, darling. You want to jump on board. What kind of grown men jumped on board of another man to go against one bitch? You have nothing to do with this. You bored motherfucker, you. Excuse my language. You have nothing to do with any of this. You're a homosexual. You're disgusting. Nobody cares about you. Get your whack ass out the studio making whack ass music. Nobody cares about you. You whack as hell. Your moment came and went. I mean, I don't even know where your moment, if you ever had a moment, but it came and went. So you talking stupid? I mean, like that's talking about a woman. And then sending me messages saying you're glad, whoever, I don't even know who he's talking about. I'm glad he beat you up. Like, what kind of nigga sends a text? Who are you? This is bitch nigga capital. Like, you niggas, y'all wear pink mini skirts down here. That's disgusting. Stay your ass on the sidewalk nigga. Stop trying to walk in the streets. Don't nobody, even if you walked in the street, somebody would swerve around you because you ain't even worth running over. You're nothing. You're nothing. Trying to get a moment on the back of somebody else. But I tell you what, B-Rocker, he ain't no dummy. He got you doing his dirty work, bitch. He got you doing his dirty, because he know this Jazzy is spectacular over here. You know that, too. That's why you trying to jump in the moment. You trying to jump in the moment. Bitch, get your own lane. Mine's already carved. Stop trying to jump over here. Don't nobody care about nothing you have to say. Nothing, little Bill. Sending me pictures of a grown man dick and then showing up with your little brother dick. Bitch, bye. What I was going to do? I'm a grown woman. What am I going to do with that? What am I going to do with it? I'm not a child molester. I don't want nothing little. Go away. I stopped the whole thing while you talking. I stopped the whole thing. You're disgusting. You're disgusting.
Showed up with his little brother.
He did. He showed up with his little brother's dick, sending me pictures of somebody else. Please, but I have the real picture, and that's gonna be circulating, and I got a few more. Keep coming. Jumping in other people. I've never heard of that. Like, I'm a grown woman. I'm 41. They damn near 40. And you jump in another man's shit to go against. I mean, y'all sound like, I don't know, two pregnant women. No, I take that back, because you hard. If you pregnant and you go in labor, that's you a G. So you sound like two bitches just PMSing on their period and your feelings hurt. Like, let's join hands and talk about this one bitch. What are you doing? I mean, that's disgusting. That's disgusting. Worry about where the babies are down here. Y'all leading in babies being kidnapped and missing children and kids in foster care and hungry children and child neglect. Let's focus on that. Let's go get the babies. Where they at? I'm sure it's a bitch that voluntarily gave her babies away. That's what it is. But still, let's fix that problem. Let's fix that problem. You people who wanted to boycott Martin Luther King Day, that's disgusting. Y'all, you telling me y'all got together to fight that? And then allow a white man to call you a nigga to your face down here? For real? You raggedy toy bitches that don't nobody want to play with? That's what y'all do? And then want to come for me? No, I'm not. Miss Jazzy's not having it. She's not. Let's fight the real issues. Don't come for me. My issues are my own. They're not yours. I don't need you to fight my battles. I got it. Nor do I need you to judge me because you can't. You can't. Telling me I'm a joke. Bitch, this whole entire state is a damn joke. Everybody makes fun of you. That's why no one comes out here. No one cares. No one cares. I care because I live here. I live here, and ain't nobody going to tell me to go anywhere because I'm an American and I can stay where I choose. And it's going to be comfortable for me because I'm going to make it that way. I'm going to make it that way. You sit down like you've been doing with your whatever attitude. I don't have a whatever attitude. I care. I care. I want to know where the damn babies is going. I want to know why people have fucked up attitudes and think it's okay to use anybody in a state of destitution that is reaching for help. And they think it's okay. And then to continue to talk shit about that person like they never did anything wrong. You raggedy homosexual. Not that I don't, trust me, I don't have anything against homosexuals. I think that's beautiful if you're gay and open and proud. If you a down low homo, you disgusting. You're disgusting. Any type of liar is disgusting to me. Anybody living a lie. So I'm going to take that homo word back because I don't want to offend, wonderful homosexuals that's living their life. They out and proud, and that's their choice they make. That's awesome. That's wonderful. That's beautiful. But you, sir, who prey on children, women, and everybody else, B-Rocker, that's disgusting. And I don't applaud that. Yeah. I don't applaud that. And I think you should keep your mouth shut. Just because I said I dropped the charges, that don't mean nothing. That don't mean it's real.
You sure clearing it up tonight?
Yes, because I'm just not, and I want to shout out the people who show. A lot of people have shown me love, and I want to apologize if I offended anybody by saying, it's a bunch of whack rappers. Everybody down here, no, it's a lot of talent in Arizona. It really is. I've heard a few, like the Secret Society guys. I don't know y'all name. Y'all very talented. I was talking to somebody today. I forgot his he got the Fugo last name, but he's dope too. I think Dita the Giant. I heard a couple of things. I think she's dope. A lot of people, even though those people that I just named aren't from here, but we still live here. So they dope. But it's a lot of talent down here in Arizona, and I think it's just a matter of getting with the right people to get where you're trying to go. But the attitudes down here stink, and that's probably what's been holding a lot of people back. You can't step on people. You can't use people. You can't shit on people. You can't, that never wins. You never get anywhere like that. Nobody's saying, be a pushover or be a punk, but being vicious and dirty and underhanded and that type of shit, nothing good is going to come to you. Nothing good comes out of that. Nothing good. So, I want to apologize if I offend anyone, because some things I say, is not really, it's personal, but it's not really directed at everybody, but some things is, because I feel like everybody should kind of stand up for certain things. We all should stand up for the greater good of another human being, no matter what.
Exactly.
What's right is right. What's wrong is wrong. Somebody taking advantage of somebody when they're down, and then I'm a woman. This is a 6'2" man, strong man. And then calling me a cop caller when this bitch went and got an order of protection against someone he abused, someone he used and took advantage of. He showed up at my house unannounced, acting a damn fool. I never went anywhere around him without him inviting me or coming to pick me up. So what was his purpose to go get an order of protection? Just to see that moment so they can hand it to me, But Janelle went to court and he lost, so that's that, And it's a lot I could say about the guy. I'm not trying to tear anybody's character down. The truth, what is, it is. But it's a lot I could have said and I didn't say. When he put me out the car that night, I could have told you what happened after that, but I didn't. He knows he a bitch, so I don't have to put no more out there than that's what's already out there. So,
wow.
I could have said a whole lot more. but I didn't. But I advise, I want Skittles over there, Catch the Rainbow, the clown from It, you, Fatty Boo Boo, all y'all. I need y'all to shut the hell up. You don't want Miss Jazzy to read you every night. You ain't no match for me, darling. You're no match. You're no match. Coming to me with the same. First of all, if I put my story out there, if I told you I did drugs and stuff like that, you can't hurt me with it. That's called diffusing the situation. That's just like when two black people call each other niggas. You taking the power out of it. Me telling you certain shit, that's me giving it to you. So you can't hurt me with nothing you can say. You can't dig up dirt. Bitch, that's Mickey Mouse shit. That's Mickey Mouse. Janelle, honey, I've lived. It's a lot. Please, what did I say I did? Crystal meth, I snorted coke, I done tried heroin, whatever. Whatever drug they made, I'm sure I done tried it. I'm sure I have. So go for it, bitch. Whatever you want to call, go for it. You got my permission. If you see me in person, be like, hey, crackhead. I'm going to be like, hey, fat, raggedy, begging bitch who can't pay for her own CD or mixtape that don't nobody want to listen to. You know? Come on at me, Miss Niecy Nash or whoever the hell your name. You going to say, hey, crackhead, or whatever you say. I'm going to say, hey, rectangle-ass eyebrows looking like a fucking Smurf on crack. In the grocery store talking about y'all like this look. No, bitch, I don't like it. You scaring me. You look like the clown from It, heifer. You scaring the children with that. No, I don't like it. So whatever. Say what you got to say. I don't care. I don't care. It's not like I'm in a town of intelligent and intellectuals. You know, I'm in the #1 bum bitch state. I came here because when I was in Kansas, it was a tornado. My house flew here, and I landed on one of the witches or whatever. Apparently, I didn't get everybody. But I still got my ruby slippers on. But that doesn't mean I'm still in the lollipop guild with the cowardly lions and shit all around me. So until I can click my heels and I get to the Wiz to get home, this is where I'm going to be at. Mr. Lance, you have to come down here. And I'm not exaggerating. Matter of fact, I'm leaving stuff out because I don't want to offend everybody. But Maricopa County, y'all need to get it together. You people who sit up and talk about this Sheriff Joe, who let him be there for 20-something years and continue to vote him in or not vote at all, please shut up. Please go take a nap because y'all sleepy. Y'all sleepy. Because that's crazy. You complain about stuff, but nobody's ever done anything. That's crazy to me. That's crazy.
So
you niggas own studios, but no house. Live off bitches. But that's normal to you. You bitches sitting around a circle talking about another woman pussy. Who in it? How it smell? What is this? You think that's normal, bitch? Do you think I sit around in a circle and talk? Please, whenever I call anybody or talk to any family member, they don't want. They be like, I don't want to hear that. Who wants to hear that? What person who has a life or has something to do better sits around and talks about someone, and then you come to me telling me I have no life, bitch? This is my life. You're commenting on my life. It is my life. Where's your life? You who have to fuck a nigga just to have a roof over your head. Talking about I had a bad life. Bitch, you were born in Arizona. You lost. You lost right there. You still have a bad life. Basic bitch, leftover yellow bitch who thinks it's all about you. You have to come. The attitude is crazy. You know, I have seen now cute light-skinned girls thinking they was cute. Maybe they thought they was a little extra. But this is the only town I've ever been. Like, these is basic, regular degulars, you know, thinking they special somewhere. I'm a movie. Miss Jazzy is a movie. You need to tell your whack-ass homosexual, excuse me, I don't mean that. I'm going to take that word back. Tell your whack-ass, good-for-nothing brother to tell you the truth. Miss Jazzy is a movie, darling. She's a movie. When you see her in person, your feelings going to be hurt. Your feelings going to be hurt. I put up basic-ass pictures on Facebook because I don't care. It's not that serious to me. You put your Sunday best up there, bitch, and still only get 5 likes. And still only get... Go look at Miss Jazzy's comments. Please do that. Go look at all the 200, 300, 400 likes and everybody and what they have to say to me. With basic pictures. Ain't nothing special about half of them. I don't even have makeup on. I'm in the bathroom just getting out the shower, and I take a picture. Like, who cares? You bitches go hard in the paint. Titties out, ass out, bent over in everyone. Explaining yourself. Well, I'm sorry that I sent a titty picture. I didn't mean to. Bitch, go take a nap. Go take a nap, Sleepy. Tell your mama I said it's bottle time for you. I need a support group around here. We have to organize. We have to clean up Arizona because Miss Jazzy can't live here under these conditions. And because I know y'all would be so happy if I left, I'ma stay forever. I'ma stay forever and run my damn mouth and piss all of y'all off. Because guess what? Ain't none of y'all gonna do shit. So, except Snooky, sweetheart, who is so pissed off at me. It's just, oh, man. First of all, how do they even have social media in prison? I'm confused.
How does that work?
He found me on every social media, everything, you know, just giving me all kind of business. And you better stop talking about me, bitch, and doing interviews. Sweetheart, I wasn't talking about you, darling. Don't you say that. I was not talking about I said a little bit about you, but that was it. I didn't say a lot. And then he sounded like Ike Turner, like I only hit you a couple of times, and you said this and that. No, I didn't. I kept apologizing. It was part of my life. It was something that happened, you know. Mm-hmm. So I apologize, Derek Avery. You are the father of my child. I did not mean to make you sound like a monster. It was just a part of my life. And for the record, to clear that up, that doesn't make me have a bad life. That was something Miss Jazzy chose on her own. That didn't come to me and like that was circumstantial. That was something I walked into. I quit my job in Brooklyn, left, went to Milwaukee, and I made that happen. You know, I lived a very good life. I moved to New York, lived there 17 years. I did what people dared to dream of. I mean, I was at the Callaloo every weekend on Eastern Parkway that I wish was still open now, that didn't close till 8 a.m. in the morning and then had to be at work at 8 and still made it. So I was there, I lived, and I enjoyed my life so far. Of course, I had mishaps and ups and downs, but isn't that everybody, Lance?
Exactly. That's life.
Right. Don't we all go through? I mean, you know, that is a terrible thing. My mother died, and I saw her die in front of me, but that's circumstance. We all going to die. And then back then, you know, I stayed with my father a little bit, but I moved on my own as a teenager, had my own apartment in high school, worked at Halo Burger and some more other stuff, but that was not uncommon back then for teenagers in high school to have their own apartment, a job, and a car. That wasn't uncommon because you had different parents back then. We had these was country niggas, and they gave you an exit date no matter how much money they had. My mother was like, look, when you get 18, you know, you need to start figuring out what you're going to do, and this, that, and the third. You can always come back to eat, though. That was their attitude. You didn't have them mothers and fathers like you got now. You can be 70 and still living at home with your mother. I didn't see nobody's parents like that. So, I mean, it wasn't uncommon back then for people to move out on their own. Unless you're in New York, you know, hell, the cost of living high. You can stay at home a little bit longer. Shit, it's high. You know, you need a roommate. But you people down here, they got 2 and 3 people living with you, and you still living with your mama because you can't get an apartment. Bitch, shoot yourself. Shoot yourself. I've been out here paying $800 a month without a damn job. So yeah, I'm confused. I'm confused. You over there, Rainbow Bright, who had to move in with a man to live in an apartment, that is unheard of. An apartment is what you do by yourself, girls. Listen up. If you're going to move in with a man, make sure y'all get in the house. Why do it take 2 of us to live in a damn apartment in Arizona? Now, like I said, once again, if you're in New York or L.A., one of these places where it's extremely high to live, I understand that. But in Arizona, no, I don't get it. I don't get it. That's how come this is probably the only state where they actually have a budget to keep putting people and houses and pay all the rent. Like, they'll pay their rent down here for 6 months, and then the girls will go back to the shelter and do it all over again. They don't even do that in any other state. They're not paying your rent ever for no month. You know, they may help you. They maybe a few hundred off the top, but they're not paying your rent. They outright pay your rent here.
Wow.
Yes. But that still don't give people the right to not even try just because it's a program here. You just content with it. Grown men sitting in my face saying, I hate when I don't have food stamps in the grocery store. I got to spend cash. You piece of shit. Then you going around telling people you a pimp. I ain't never heard no pimp say he feel bad because he don't have food stamps. Predator.
That's something.
Yeah, I can't wait for you to come down here. I mean, some of it is really depressing, even though I'm in a better place right now. I mean, I'm focusing on branding myself, getting my makeup line out there after, I do my YouTube page and everything like that, so people can become familiar with me. But a lot of this is crazy. the whole for another man, Willie Lump, to jump on board of another man's mess just to get involved, that's crazy. To go against one woman, I mean, not that I care about you, because I don't. I never gave a damn about you. I mean, you're irrelevant. You was irrelevant. I mean, when I hit you up, it was like, look, I need to get over such and such in the situation that I went through with B. Rocka. Can you help me? You weren't, I wouldn't even call you a side nigga. You were just, I don't know, you was just a nothing-ass nigga and I felt like, okay, well, he's somebody, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm not used to fucking with nobodies. Check my resume. I'm not used to fucking with nobodies and bummy dummies. So I assumed, you were somebody out here, and I was so wrong. But it's just, I'm floored. Maybe because, maybe my thing is because I had a higher expectation, or I thought more of you, a couple of you, than you did of yourself. You over there, B. Rocka, with your linebacker bitches. I thought one of them bitches was a replacement for Ray Lewis. Thinking you got a line of bad bitches just because them bitches look like linebackers. Simeon Rice, Ray Lewis, Warren Sapp, all of them. With question mark ass eyebrows. Big shoulder bitches. Them big shoulder bitches, it's rough for y'all. How you gonna look feminine ever? And then you niggas, y'all get light-skinned girls, and I say God is messing with y'all, because your babies look like Wesley Snipes and what's his name, Samuel L. Jackson, like Tyron Oil. For real. Babies come out darker than me. Little oil and little tar over there. And one of them don't look nothing like you, fam. You might want to go check that out. Why you sitting up worried about what I need to check out? Go figure that out. Because one of them, I mean, nothing at all. Not even a little bit.
That's rough.
Hey, you come for me. Unless your life is perfect, I would advise you, just to stay on up out of it.
You got me cracking up over here. You don't hear me a lot because I have to mute it because I'm screaming so loud. So.
Yeah, you sound far back.
Yeah, no, I can. Well, you have the floor, but I can.
Me?
Yeah, I can hear you real good. How do I sound now?
Oh, good.
Yeah, see, I can get closer to the mic, but you have the floor, so I'm trying to keep myself I mute myself a little bit because all you hear is laughing.
Yeah, and Pimpin' Kenny Red, a pimp named Slickback, say it all together now, like a Tribe Called Quest. Why didn't you give your daughters the game? Why didn't you lace them? Because they retarded as hell. Come on, Pimpin'. Why you didn't lace your stepson? Because he a doofy. You telling me you ain't never set this boy to the side and said, okay, son, if you going to do it right. This is how it's done. My daddy did me like that. He said, if you going to be a hoe, be a good one. You know, sometimes you just gotta, hey, you know, if you see your kids going down a direction, it ain't nothing, you know, nothing to you, nothing you did right or wrong. That's just something they did. But if you gonna do it this way. Do it this way. You should have laced your girl, since you're supposed to be some big old pimp who everybody keep talking about me, but your grizzly bear looking mama married a pimp and had 2 ratchet ass daughters by him. At least I only had one by a pimp. You know, at least I thought about it and didn't have another one. But he was spectacular, honey. He wasn't no Phoenix, Arizona red, a pimp named Slickback. Say it all together now. Living in the projects. That's not who I had a child with. So I don't know. I'm just a little taken aback. B Rocker, you and the linebackers over there. Shout out.
Big shoulders.
Bang if you want to bang. It's the blood rush. Woo! Brawl if you want to brawl. I want to brawl. I want to brawl. That was inside. See, you ain't know, because he had a song with Corrupt, and I actually like that song though. Yeah, keep putting that one out, B Rocker, because the other shit is terrible. So keep bringing that song right there, that one right there. Just bring it on back out again. Bring it on back out. Fatty Boo Boo, I don't know. I mean, just don't nobody want to hear that shit. I can't say that, because you're saying the same shit over. Now, as far as how you rap, I think you're pretty damn good. But the stuff you saying, no. Don't nobody want to hear that. Don't nobody want to hear it. I know I don't. I mean, I'm old now. It ain't really too many rappers that I do want to hear. What about you, Lance? You like rap?
Yeah, I grew up in it, and what I like some and I don't like some. What it is that coming up in New York City, from the birth of it, you know, I have it in my soul. But
well, yeah, you talking about that? I like that rap. I like the old school.
Yeah. But this stuff. No. The new stuff. Once they were trying to phase Public Enemy out, brought in NWA and gangster rap, and you know, the Illuminati takes over the music. There have been some good songs, but they're far and few between. And now it's become so much of a business that you know they're not worried about making the connection. It's like before, music was created and the world followed behind it. But now music is created, manufactured, you see, and it's engineered and it's laced with poison now. So this is why we sucking up the beats, but we're looking at society and things are changing now because the young kids are letting certain things in their mind. Before, we had a connection to it because we made it. I'm not saying myself, but just the people who were there. 2 turntables and having fun, and we connected with it. Now, it's such a big business that we're looking to, and I don't mean me or you maybe, but, you know, we don't have any artists anymore, really. They're just looking to be businessmen. Like, if I can do this, I can get big, and I can make this money, or whatever. Before, yeah, okay, you want to get paid, I understand that, but it was about the love of it before.
The art, yeah.
Yeah, we connected with it, and it came from our souls. Now it's like we have to get the approval of somebody else before we get something out there. And it's just a whole different feel now, you know. So there will be beats that I like, but it doesn't stand for anything. It doesn't really move me, you know.
You ain't lying. Anytime I heard a whole song and the Po Baby, he just Versace. I was done with rap after that one. I was done, and I told my daughter, you are not allowed to play no shit like this ever. It was a whole song with that little boy, or whoever they is, the three, I don't even know, 3 amigos, and they Versace, but I was Illuminati. The whole that oh man, I had a headache.
You ain't lying.
I couldn't. I said this. You can't be sick. But down here, oh man, it's even worse than that. It's even worse than that. A bunch of folk that can't rap. They don't even have no business in a studio thinking they can rap. You're 75 years old, my nigga. Come on. 70. In the studio making these horrible beats. You know, thinking your moment finna stay tuned. This finna come out. No, ain't nobody staying tuned. I'm going to sleep. Wake me up when you put that out and it's over. That's what you do. I don't want to hear it. With your linebackers. Go somewhere and create some more little chocolate babies. That's what you do. That's why your little girl gonna come out. You might as well name her Harriet Tubman. She gonna be nappy head. She gonna look like a bowl of what's that stuff you put on? She gonna look like a bowl of tar. That is what she gonna look like. A black crayon. Name her Black Crayon. Hey, little Black Crayon, what you doing, little Sharpie over there? That's what she gonna, cause she gonna be a jigaboo for real. God is picking on y'all down here. It's so cute. So cute. Little white, the little mixed kids with nappy hair. He picking on y'all. I'm telling you, he making fun of y'all. Y'all think y'all coming up because y'all just getting any random, too. I mean, bitches just, oh, man, I just can't. You a bad bitch on welfare? See, we got to tackle that subject because that drives me crazy. Who told you? You not even, sweetheart, you not even allowed to talk, let alone think you a bad bitch. You poor. You equal with you equal with the bitches in third world countries and everywhere else. Like, you poor, bitch. How you a bad bitch? What's that? That makes you a bad. I'm confused. Like, you shouldn't even be talking with your overbite. Please hush. Please hush, rectangle eyebrows. Don't nobody want to hear that. What's this new rectangle eyebrow shape anyway? Like, who invented that? Bitch, that is not an eyebrow. And I see you over there, question mark eyebrow. That ain't an eyebrow either. And you over there, one of them a rectangle and one is a triangle. That's definitely not an eyebrow. You bad eyebrow bitches need to shut up altogether. If you can't get your eyebrows right, bitch, I don't believe nothing about you. I don't believe nothing about you, bitch. You got a hairy pussy, you're raggedy, you're fat, sloppy, everything. Because I can tell that just from your fucked up ass eyebrows. So please, if you can't help me decide what we going to do about the issues at hand, don't come giving your opinion. Nobody wants to hear your opinion with rectangle-shaped eyebrows. And a father named Pimpin' Phoenix Red, a pimp named Slickback, say it all together like a Tribe Called Quest. Don't nobody want to hear you. And your predator brother, that's too much going wrong right there in your family. That's too much for you to have an opinion. Don't you never have an opinion. Ever. The rest of us do not want to hear that. Willie Lump Lump, go home. And know now one of your kids look like you, my nigga. So you need to go figure that out.
Somebody
that little
creeping.
white baby on Instagram. Who baby is that, my nigga? Whose baby is that? You look like Kunta Kinte, and then this little baby right here who don't look jack shit like you at all. Whose baby? You got to go figure that out. You can't jump over here and somebody else's stuff when you don't even know for sure if you the daddy.
That's rough.
He done been signed to everybody label. What Ludacris? What was that? DTP. You got 50 Cent. Everybody dropped you within a week's time. You actually had a chance and blew it, and now you down here broke, begging people for money just to maintain. My nigga, go take a nap. You sleepy. I'm going to call your mother and tell her it's bottle time for you because you over here crying. I don't babysit other people's kids. I don't have time. I'm not finna feed you. None of that. Sidewalk nigga. You extra glazed donut ass niggas. The jelly in the middle. Y'all too sweet. I'm getting diabetes talking about you, and I'm tired. I feel like I'm going to have high blood pressure by the end of this. You niggas down here, y'all got too much sprinkles on top of you. You too fruity for me. You too fruity. Stay your fruity ass over there in the Pop-Tart charts where you belong. Stop coming over here. Please. Bam Bam, Dino, Fruity Pebble over there, Fred, Wilma, all y'all. I am George Jefferson. I'm George and Weezy. I'm moving on up. Don't nobody have time for that. I have a whole plan. If y'all was smart, y'all would shut the hell up and just let Janelle do her thing, let Miss Jazzy do her thing, and maybe, you know what, who knows, maybe I might reach back for y'all. Or maybe not, but you never know. I'm a good person. I'm loyal, to the end, no matter what. But go find the babies. Go find a baby. I want to know myself where the babies, where they going. I guarantee you, it's some bitches over here that voluntarily get their kids away. I met one. I don't want to say too much because I actually care about this girl, and she gonna know, that I'm kind of talking about her. But trust me, sweetheart, you ain't the only one. That's how you leading in that. You can't lead in that with just you, with like child neglect and stuff like that. It can't be just you. And it's not a black thing because it's only 10 black people in the whole world. So we can't lead in that. This is everybody. All you. This is a bum bitch capital. This is all y'all down here. Everybody. This the pussy nigga mecca. Like my friend said, he from Chicago. He lives down here. He said this is the pussy nigga omega alpha. So let me tell y'all, in the rest of the world, that's around the world, if you listening, if you got bitch niggas in your state, you can't kill them unless you come down here and get the omegas. Don't you? I watch vampire movies. You have to get the king and the queen, the alpha omega, to take out the rest of them. So in order to clean up that problem, you have to come down here and get these niggas first. Or nothing is going to happen. They just going to multiply over there where you at. So that's the only way it's going to work. But I just, I don't know. That was heavy on my heart the other night because I couldn't even understand that. He lucky my baby father is, I don't know, his other baby mama, yes, his other baby mother trying to tell me, he down somewhere visiting in the jail. He probably in jail, but I'm trying to get him to call me back so I can explain this whole situation. I need him to come down here. Like, this is just gotten out of hand. Another man jumping on another man's dick to be involved in some mess that has nothing to do with him. I am Miss Jazzy. I am trying to not even prove anything, but just get my point across. And, when you are a passionate person like me, you don't want to be misunderstood, and I'm definitely not going to allow a town of goofy doofies to disrespect me in any kind of way. You don't have that right. You don't have that right. Let's get together and clean up. That's what we need to do. Let's get together, be rocker, and go back to the shelter and give back to battered women and hold an event for these women and help these women where you messed up, where you was part of the problem, you predator, you bum, over there in the studio making whack-ass songs all day. Nothing's going to go good for you. You don't get to use and abuse people who ask for your help. You work there. And then you telling people, I still want you. Who wants you? I didn't want you then. Nigga, I was mentally ill. Yeah, okay. I wanted a lot of people. I loved everybody. Oh, you should have. I was so, weak, Lance. I mean, I loved everybody that was around me. Girls, guys, everybody. I wanted to help everybody. I gave everybody money, everything they asked me for, everything. Because I was just so vulnerable and so going through what I was going through. When I finally did go to counseling, the lady in counseling was like, I think you need to go to a hospital. I'm going to recommend that you, go to a hospital and see a doctor and get on medication because I don't know if I could help you. I mean, I really had a breakdown. This wasn't for play. This wasn't a joke. You saw it. You saw it. I wasn't used to being in a situation where it was so bad, like people would have their kids holding up signs outside begging so that they could get drugs. I never saw that. Hell, I never even heard of that. But, I mean, a lot of things broke me down. Just living in that shelter and seeing certain things up close and bearing witness to it and then being used and abused my damn self. When this person knew, I could see if it was an outside person and they didn't. You were somebody who knew it because you saw it, and I came to you. That's disgusting. And for you to be sitting around still talking shit, keep going, B-Rocker. B-Rocker. So linebacker bitches. And your tweedledee and tweedledum little sisters, keep on going. Keep on. I got a little sister too, bitch. Matter of fact, I got 2 of them. And a big brother. Keep going. See, I haven't really told people. I told people that, you know, I got a little drama on this and that. You know, one of my cousins hit me today on Facebook. She listened to the interview. So I'm sure she's going to tell everybody, but they still don't know y'all. They don't know names. They don't know what page to go to. Nothing. Because I already know what it'll turn into West Side Story. They'll be down here, and then it'll be, you know, y'all ain't built for that. Y'all Facebook arguers sending me message, and then as soon as I say something back, I'm blocked. Please. Miss Jazzy got about 50 pages. I'm probably your friend on one of them. So, I mean, I'm going to focus and get my YouTube page going and figure out what I can do to be a better me as a woman and what I can give back to the city that I'm living in that ain't done nothing but shit on me. But you know what? I don't want to see the little girls behind. I don't want to see them suffer. I don't want to see the little brown babies growing up feeling defeated. Because a lot of if you come down here like the chocolate girls, they feel defeated down here. See, I ain't get that memo on the Midwest. You know, that just, I don't even understand that whole attitude. That's why people take to me. When I go out, I get a lot of attention or whatever it is. I don't have that. It's an attitude. If you already feel defeated, you know, that's how people are going to perceive you. And you giving these whack-ass leftover bitches down here a reason to feel like they're automatically better. You know, and then you black and you this. Guess what, bitch? Go away. You black too, bitch. Go away with your overbite. That's ignorant. That's ignorant as hell. This is not 1972, or not even that, not 1932. We are free now. You are in a town where white people don't like you. They call you a nigger to your face. You don't have no time to be on this side and that side, bitch. Please. Telling me what church, no, my brother wouldn't want. Of course he wouldn't want me, bitch. I don't have an EBT card. He don't want bitches who don't have EBT cards and they not built like linebackers or have question mark eyebrows. I have perfect eyebrows. I'm skinny now, and I don't have an EBT card. So he would never, of course. We would have to spend money in the grocery store. And plus, I would challenge him to be better than he is. I would tell him to get the fuck out that studio. Nigga, sell that shit. The fuck you got a studio? Let's get a house. Let's go. He used to being poor and regular. And he needs bitches that's going to allow that. Fat, cankly bitches with bifocals on. Blind bitches like his Rockweiler Stephanie. Rockweiler, stop barking. I'm tired of hearing you. Take that bitch outside. Walk her. Maybe she got to pee. I'm telling you, if I get bit by that dog, I'm suing. I'm taking Maricopa down. I'm telling you. Let me get rabies. I thought Rottweilers, ain't they outlawed? You're not even supposed to be allowed to have a Rottweiler no more. I wish we could get somebody, get your mother, tell her to call in the show. I got some questions for that heifer.
That would be interesting, wouldn't it?
Oh, she ain't they some cowards. They have people doing their dirty work. That would be very interesting. He would call in because they thirsty for attention, but I don't even want to give him no shine. B. Rocker. He gonna say stupid shit like he did when he showed up in court. And it's another thing. Y'all got a lot to say. Nobody showed up in court with this man. Nobody. I was there. Where we all at? Nobody showed. I swore. I thought to I said they gonna all show. I was prepared for everybody. I had paperwork on every one of them. Every one of them. None of them showed up. You just left him there to look stupid all by himself.
Wow.
I'll be glad when you come down here, you're going to be blown away. As soon as you get around people that are not from here, the first thing that come out of anybody's mouth, you ever get in a cab, every cab driver is like, so you're not from here? I hate it here. These people are disgusting. They're like aliens. They this, they that. These are the stupidest people. That is all people say that is not from here. You know, we're here because there's jobs here. We can work. Like, you can lose your job today and literally get hired again tomorrow. I had to quit my job when I first went to the domestic violence shelter. That same job hired me back.
Wow.
When I went to the other one. So, you know, and then my boss would be like, look, give people my direct email, tell them I'm hiring, you know, we train this and that. And this is a job that was paying $15 an hour. And then I got a night job, you know, paying 10. So I was, you know, like, you can get a job down here and maintain. So it's really sad when it shows, you Google and it says, this is leading in this, and this is how are you leading?
Right.
That's crazy. This is the bum bitch mecca. Flip-floppers with your flip-flops and shit on. It's crazy.
I guess the
EBT card,
EBT
talking about you eating good.
The EBT situation.
You eating good at the expense of somebody else.
For real.
To me, people that get EBT, they on welfare. And you don't know the struggle. You don't know the struggles of life for real. You don't really feel it because you being protected by taxpayers. We going to work to take care of you. You don't know what it is. It's time to pay rent. You got to pay rent, phone bills. You got kids that got phone bills. And my baby, all she wear is Jordan. She don't want nothing else. I have to go and buy 2 pair at a time. And then this is who my daughter is. She turning into me. She got friends that she gives her leftover shoes to. You know, shoes I done just bought maybe a month or so before I done bought another pair. She done gave that pair away. So you don't know the struggles of that. You have to keep your kids together and trying to keep yourself together and pay your bills and then feed them every day. And pay whatever else you have to pay. And for the life of me, this, what is that SRP box down here? Lord have mercy. This is my first time having that, and I'm telling you, every 2 days, I'm going in the grocery store putting $20, $30 on this thing. When the man on the phone told me that was the cheapest way to go, and my friend said, no, that was just him telling you that. You should have just got a monthly bill. That is not the cheapest way to go. I swear, every other day I'm going in the store putting $30 on this thing to keep the air on. Mm-hmm. And then everybody down here say, well, you got to keep the air off. That's how it goes. Who can keep it's 400 is hell down here. Satan lives here, nigga. How the hell I'm going to keep the air off? I am a 41-year-old woman. I'm probably experiencing some type of menopause right now, and I'm supposed to sit here in the heat? What is the point of it? That is crazy. No, we run our air all day over here. I don't know. What fabulous dish did you cook today?
No, we had cauliflower, black rice. I like the black rice. And, of course, you know, I eat a lot of salmon. I stock up on it. I eat it pretty much every day. You know,
I love it, too. I just ain't had no money to buy none. I can't afford it right now. But did you, make any kind of cream sauce with it?
No, well, see, I'm like a person who, I'm repetitious. I'm like a robot. Like, I'll eat the same, 6 days out the week, or 5 days out the week, 6 days out the week, and then, on that 7th day, I'll have something, completely different. But right. I'm eating like a vegan now, except that I have fish, and so that's called a pescatarian. So, you know, I have a little fish, but the most what I eat is just fruits and vegetables, and pretty much raw. Like every day when I go to work, you know, I go to work full, but then I'll bring some oats, you know, and some raisins in it mixed up with some cinnamon. I'll snack on that. Today I had some blueberries. Now I'm eating like a watermelon a whole day. I'll cut it in half. I'll have one half as soon as I wake up, and then I have breakfast about an hour after. I eat a lot, but it's good stuff.
That's what I need. I don't want to be fat ever again. So somebody told me that, to eat just raw everything, raw vegetables, raw this, raw that, and I'm like, well, I need to do something because I don't want to gain. I don't want to be over 130 ever. And right now I'm seeing like 132 and 133. I mean, I'm a little worried, you know, 'cause if I get back fat again, I'm sure I'll be triple what I was, because, you know, they say when you gain weight back, it comes back like that. So
Well, see, if you okay, this is just the way it works. The human body is a little different. Some people, their bodies move a little faster than others, but pretty much, if you're not putting it down, any bad food, you're good. If you put good stuff that nourishes you, that feeds you, because see what happened here in America, especially, we're undernourished and overfed. We're
Yeah.
eating a lot, but we're not getting nutrition in the food that we're eating. So we're getting the calories and we feel full and wow, we feel the sugar rush and the fat rush and whatever, but there's very few nutrients in that food. And then now you can't even hardly, I'm not saying you personally, I'm just speaking in general, you can't even hardly digest the food you put in. So, because say you take a Big Mac, for example, it's got fats in there, it's got protein in there, it's got carbohydrates in there, it's got starches in there. If you look at how we're built and how we're made, if you go back in time, see, our bodies didn't evolve this quick. We didn't have refrigerators back in the day.
right.
We walking down the road, you see a whole bunch of raspberries, a whole bunch of berries, you stop by that bad boy and you start picking and eating because you better get it. And a lot of our energy was spent, you know, toward getting our food, and we had to get it fresh because, like I said, we didn't have refrigerators, we didn't have fast food joints, we didn't have pharmacies and where we can get drugs, whatever. So we had to eat clean, keep our bodies good, and that wasn't too hard back then. Then we did a lot of physical stuff, just the walking and bending, and you know, back in slave days, we did a whole lot. So, you know, to go back to that, in a way, your body works better with that. But then we go to the drive-through, we go and eat some fast food, we get rushed with calories and the soda and all this stuff is just not good. And I don't preach, but when people ask me,
that's true. You need to come down here and preach. You'd be surprised. I'm telling you, the majority of people down here is fat. You hear that linebacker built bitches? Y'all fat as hell, and it blew me away because when you think West Coast, you think you're going to see, like, beach bodies and everybody in shape. No. Phoenix is the one place they didn't get the memo. Everybody is fat and out of shape. Young girls, Mexicans, after they get out of high school down here, it's a wrap and have one baby. It's crazy. Everybody got, it's just all out of fat everywhere, just round on top, round over here, round. It's just crazy. It's crazy. With your question mark eyebrows and just fat. I don't know who told y'all that was all right. And then they just wear the littlest stuff that people skinny shouldn't even wear. Bitch, you 300 pounds. I don't want to see you in it. I don't want to see it. I don't want to see you in leggings. I don't want to see your belly out. I don't want to see it. So, you know, you fat little heifers that's like under 19 or not even that, under 25, that's a bad sign. You don't want to be too thick, 25 and under. Because that means when you 25 and up, you're going to be borderline obese. Trust me. Your metabolism slows down, and it's going to come a time where you're going to look in the mirror and say, what the hell happened? What the hell happened? When I was 25, I didn't have an ounce of fat. But I ate whatever I wanted, and people used to warn me. They used to say, that's going to catch up, and that's what it did. So, you little heifers, running your mouth, no, it's plenty you got to worry about. You fat already. B-Rocker, you in the gym. You the only one looking good over there. You know, get your family in gear. They all fat. You and Pimpin' Red, a pimp named Slickback from a tribe called Quest. Y'all the only one skinny. Get everybody else in shape. Especially if you going to come for me, get everybody in shape. Your Rockweiler bitch, your linebacker baby mamas, all them. Get them all in shape. You can't come for me. You can't, you can't send dogs to come for me. That don't make no sense. And then I'm scared of dogs. That's not fair. Terrified of dogs. They got these little ugly dogs down. You heard of little coyotes?
Yeah. Those things are wild.
They disgusting. They be all over the place. And they got these fuzzy bumblebees down. I knew then that I was somewhere that I don't have no business being. How do y'all have fuzzy bees flying around? I'm talking with they all hairy all around, big gigantic bees with fuzz on them.
Ugh.
I like the law. You know what? I ain't scared. I'm not scared of people. But if you bring a dog, a fuzzy bumblebee, a spider, a rat, a mouse, anything like that, and you want to jump on me, bitch, you won. 'Cause I'm running. That's all you need. You hear that, wicked witch? Forget showing up with the cast of Wicked and your flying monkeys. Next time, bring a rat, a mouse, a fuzzy bumblebee, one of these ugly ass dogs. Go over there again, get that Rottweiler that B Rocker got, anything, and I'm running, 'cause I am terrified. So I don't go outside now. You don't ever know what you gonna see.
It's like down here you have gators and water moccasin snakes that come to bite you up.
Who? Oh, Lord.
They call them water moccasins, but they're predators. They're snakes that when they see you, they come after you.
They come after you?
Yeah, but they're not in the city. They're out in the wild, but still, they're out there somewhere. So most of the snakes here are not poisonous, but I just treat them all like they are.
Right. Yeah, we got snakes here, and they predators, and they come after you. But they named B Rocker. They not really in the. If they see you, yeah, they coming after you, 'cause that's what the snakes do down here. They all named B Rocker. You don't nobody get away from that snake. Old fake ass Louis McKay, Ike Turner over there. I'm rolling on the river. I left a good job in the city, nigga. I was proud Jazzy, but I'ma keep on rolling. Fake ass Louis McKay. I am so Jazzy Holiday though. I am Jazzy Holiday. I'ma give my life. Ain't nobody worried about you. I'ma clean up Phoenix. I'ma go. I'ma tell Barack and his beautiful wife, and I'ma say, listen, they down here calling people niggas to their face, and I can't have that. Something has to change. Something got to change. We got to do something about that. You telling me I can't defend myself? Somebody calling me a nigga to my face. They want to throw you in a tent for a parking ticket, but you got a predator down here abusing, probably molesting, raping women and doing all kind of stuff, and you want to push it under the rug. No, I think not. And you want to tell me to be quiet. That's something people been telling me to shut up since I was little, and it didn't work. Ask my Aunt Jessie. She dead now, but we went on a Greyhound bus one day. I'll never forget this. I was little, and we were going to Selma, Alabama, to see my grandmother. And this man, I must have talked the entire time. I remember the story because she always told people this story, but I guess it was just funny as hell to her. Mm-hmm. But the white man turned around, and he pulled a knife out. He said, if that little heifer don't shut up, or something of the sort, like if she don't shut up, I'm going to cut her tongue out. And I was little, and my aunt said that that was the only time she ever seen me quiet for the rest, I was quiet, and I guess I went to sleep after that. But I wanted to say this. Listen, sir, if you listening, I was sleepy. That's why I was quiet, not because you turned around with some damn knife. I'm talking again, nah. So whatever. I didn't shut up because you told me to. But my aunt thought that was the best shit ever. She told that story for years and years. Like this white man. I remember the man. I do remember somebody pulling out a knife, but I don't remember, I wouldn't have remembered what he said and what it was for unless, if she hadn't have just told everybody, because that was just so funny to her. Somebody pulling out a knife on a little baby because I'm talking and everybody can't sleep on the damn Greyhound. That's too bad. I had things to say. But yes, people have been trying to tell me to shut up all my life. That's just not going to happen. That's not going to happen. Some of us are not made to be quiet. And I'm just not one of them. I'm going to say how I feel, and I'm going to tell what it is. It's something wrong down here. Anytime, like the most fucked up people you ever met in your life in the world, they think they normal. And then they telling you something, no, you not normal. You fucking fucked up. You're disgusting. Nothing about you is normal. with these extra pussy popping ass twerk team niggas y'all got down here. All y'all niggas on the twerk team down here. Every time I see y'all, I'm just gonna start. I'm gonna play a beat. I'm gonna pull out my boom box because I want to see y'all twerk. That's the type of men y'all got down here. I ain't never saw nothing like this. I'm going to make a YouTube video, and I'm going to apologize to all the men, one by one, in my past for ever disrespecting them and calling them a bitch or anything out of line, because I was good for that. I was one of them women, and I didn't have no right to do that, because I never came face-to-face with a bitch nigga until I came here. And I need to work on my diction and stop saying nigga so much and stop saying, you know, a lot of things. But I'm not there yet. I'm still working on it. But y'all down here, good Lord, good goobly goo. I have never seen nothing like this. Never. My 12-year-old harder than y'all. Never. Just some poo poppers.
Wow.
I never. I don't know what kind of bitches raised y'all. I guess, well, I don't know. I can't blame the welfare for that. I don't know what it is. It's disgusting. B. Rocker, you the leader. You big brother almighty. The pussy popper alpha kappa gappa lappas over here. You the leader, nigga. Predator. Preying on women when they trying to get help. And you see them breaking down. You're disgusting. You're disgusting. In the studio, rapping. Don't nobody want to hear you 40-year-old predator. 40-year-old predator, fake-ass Louis McKay. Yes, I'm going to let your hand fall off. I'm going to let it fall off. Krispy Kreme donuts. I know I'm getting high blood pressure, and I'm going to be diabetic because I done said too much about y'all. Y'all too sweet. That's too much sugar. Nobody should have that much sugar. See, that's my problem. My sugar intake. That's probably how that probably helped me break down, and then that threw me off because I was fiending for sugar. That's how I fell for you, nigga, because you sweet. You got sprinkles. You a Pop-Tart with the sprinkles on top, with the white frosting and the colorful sprinkles. I'm just going to call you colorful sprinkle nigga. Arizona.
You're in rare form.
Welcome to Arizona. Oh, yeah. Throw your hands in the air. Magic City, Arizona. No. I'm not welcome. I don't feel the welcome. I don't feel the love. I feel the heat, and I see the ugly-ass dogs and B. Rocker over there with his Rottweiler and him being a predator and just, oh, man, and extra sensitive. Oh, my God, I don't even know how to, just extra sensitive-ass men. Extra sensitive, more sensitive than I am. And I'm a woman, and I have a right to cry. Not that a man doesn't. You have a right to cry, but for everything, no, nigga, we're not accepting that. At least I'm not. I'm not accepting that. You crybaby ass nigga. No. Sidewalker. Some of y'all not even sidewalk niggas. Y'all backyard niggas. Don't y'all? If y'all was them little boys that your mama said, no, nigga, you can't go out and play, or you can't leave out the backyard. You a backyard nigga. You ain't made it to the sidewalk yet. This Jazzy is I don't know.
You know what?
Happy, she's sad, she up, she down.
I have one bar left on this battery, and oh God, I didn't realize that. I thought it was a full charge on this.
No, mine is about to die too, but until next time, this is Jazzy. Follow me on Twitter, Shut Up Janelle, Crazy Ass Janelle, Jazzilla Kong. Me on Facebook, Janelle Laquan, Jazzy Bouvet. I'm here. Say what you have to say. I'm ready. She ready. Stay tuned for my YouTube page. Some of y'all in Arizona, I love you. Actually, I love all of y'all in Arizona. B. Rocker, you a predator. I hate you. I love you. Fuck you. See you next time.
And I also have to say, a lot of your fans have been asking me for you to speak on relationships. So as time goes by, we're going to be breaking down some of the different aspects of relationships and some of the things with the celebrities going on to get your opinion on how you feel about what's going on that way. I think that's going to be like really, really, really hot.
Oh, absolutely. Even though I ain't never had a good one, so that my opinion of that'll be kind of to the left. Miss Jazzy specializes. She has a PhD in fucked up niggas, sweetheart. She don't have. She can't tell you what it is.
Well, that shows you have experience. So that's you're better to talk about it than anything else. A person who has perfect relationships, they don't know no better. It's like, well, I can't say nothing because everything's perfect. So that's even better, even more qualified. Trust me.
Okay.
I hear you mumbling.
Discourage nobody, with what I would say.
No, well, you let them know what's up and give them the heads up, and they'll be more prepared.
Well, I love your fans. I love
they
all
love
of
you
my
too.
supporters. I love y'all. Miss Jazzy, I'm gonna keep it real all the time, and that's a lot what people were saying to me. That's the feedback I was getting. You gotta love you, Janelle. You keep it real, and I don't know no other way to be. I mean, who I am is who I am.
That's right.
That's all. If the world don't love me for being me, then y'all not gonna love me, because that's just the only person I know how to be. And if you see something I'm doing wrong that I could do better, if I'm offending you, let me know. Write me. I'll work on it. I'm not trying to offend nobody, so let me know. And thank you so much. I adore you, and I can't wait. Stay tuned for my YouTube page, people. Love you. It's going to be called The Jazzy Show.
There you go. And we're going to do something this week, maybe tomorrow night if you're up.
I'm up every night.
Okay, we might knock it every night. And you get your cam together. If you get a little computer with a cam, we'll get a cam, or we'll work on that so we can get you on the live stuff when we start doing the live shows.
Yeah, that'll be dope. That would be dope. Bye, everybody. Bye.
Bye-bye.